Welcome back to WRPB at the WRPB studio. In South Florida, boating is something that almost everybody does. If you don't have a boat, you find somebody that has a boat, you find that buddy or something, and most of the time you're out on the lake, the river, or out in the ocean doing your thing over the weekend. In order to make that all happen, you've got to have the right people to take care of you. And with me today, I have Jim and Nicole from Shearwater Marine of Florida. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. So, Jim, tell us what Shearwater is.
Shearwater is a marine support business. We have a boatyard access in Fort Pierce at Harbortown Marina. We service probably up to 104 foot in length. We service inboard and outboard, pod drives, all different service, maintenance, repairs, part sales, consulting, insurance claims, just the complete gamut of the support of the marine industry. At Nicole's shop with Adolph Ellert down in South Stewart and Port Salerno, we have an engine generator shop that we have a retail store of parts, pieces, numerous generator lines, engine lines that we represent. And we have mobile service at each location. We have actually been in business as the current company for 1 year. I was a partner in a boatyard and company down in Stewart, Whitaker Boat Works. I was there for a little better than 50 years, and my cousin and I, John Whitaker, own the business, and we opted to split the business a year ago. So my business now is the Shearwater Marine Florida, and we have the boatyard in Fort Pierce and the engine generator shop in Port Salerno.
That's great. So you've taken one company, made it two, kind of gone off on your own.
A little bit yes and a little bit no. The Shearwater Marine actually was moved off of the Whitaker Boat Works physical site in 1996. We just had too many people, too many things on too small a property, kind of like what you might be experiencing.
Sure, absolutely.
And so Shearwater Marine and Industrial has been off water since that time. And the boatyard up in Fort Pierce, we landed there in 2005. We were flooded out of a location in Vero in the 03-04 hurricane season, and then had an opportunity to land in Fort Pierce.
Nice. So, Nicole, Jim was telling us that if you have repair issues or something, you don't necessarily have to find a way to get the boat to you.
Correct. We have a mobile service where our technicians will go out to the customer's docks.
Okay. How many technicians do you have?
We have 4.
Okay. And what is generally the turnaround time if I need service?
Depending on what's needed, maybe 3 to 5 business days,
Okay.
depending on the job, of course.
All right. Now, we were talking a little bit before we came on air about, the need that everybody's having for employment. What if I am interested in the boating industry, but I really don't know that much about it? Is there something you can do to help me with that?
We do offer onboard training to help new employees gain access to the knowledge of the boating industry.
Okay. And what kind of positions does Shearwater require?
Technicians.
Yeah, we offer pretty much a complete line of different occupation needs, part sales, service writers,
Okay.
certainly office staff.
Sure.
The local high schools and community colleges are becoming more active in the training for the marine industry specifically. The addition of some of the larger service facilities, such as, say, a director in Fort Pierce, really expand the needs of our community. And certainly with the new construction, the pursuits, the American Custom has now been purchased by another group. You got custom boat builders of
Mm-hmm.
Jim Smith, even down in Stewart. A lot of opportunities, and part of the big thing that the trade has maybe not been as good as we need to be is exposing people to what we have.
Sure. So we know Jim's been in the business for just a couple of years. Nicole, have you been in the business longer than Jim?
I have not. I've only been in the business about a year and a half.
Okay, and what brought you into it?
I used to be in the car business, and the general manager, Jed Wood, was my customer, and he offered me
Okay.
a position to change careers, and I took it.
And here you are now.
Yes, sir.
And you're loving it, I'm
I
guessing.
do love it.
That's
I
awesome.
do.
That's great. It's got to be kind of nice to. There's so many different positions and so many different things that every industry does, but to be able to be in the recreational side of things and not the business that everybody has to deal with in a mundane, you really kind of make people happy.
Yes.
That could be a loaded question too. It's,
That's the goal anyway, right?
yes, that's the goal. But any time that boatyards have they don't have a very good reputation a lot of times, because normally when people come see you, there's a reason they're seeing you,
Right.
and it's normally going to cost somebody some money and some time and some inconvenience.
Sure.
I feel that a large portion of our business and our usefulness is in the hospitality business. We're not able to make say our job can't be to make boating affordable, but we certainly need to be there as the support and the vehicle to keep people in the boating lifestyle, if
Sure.
you will. And that's been a big national campaign of the different manufacturers. Grow boating. You want to continue to bring people into the recreational activity, and as you said earlier, it's if you wanted to get right down to the bare bones, from paddleboard to mega yacht,
Right.
is the opportunity in our business.
Do you see a lot of people doing rentals? Are rentals available for boating?
Yes, there's been a very large segment of the industry that's opened up to the boat rental. Freedom Boat Club and Carefree Boat Club, both in Fort Pierce and also in Martin County, Stewart. Freedom Boat Club, I believe, was just purchased by Brunswick Corporation. So some of the larger people in the boating industry are seeing the value of introducing people into boating through even the charter. A lot of charter business, bare boat chartering, different places. So yes, they're recognizing that.
And you talked about consulting. You do consulting as well. What is it that you would consult on? Is it the right boat for me to have, or?
We get involved in those conversations, yes. What do we need to do? You have a problem. How do you best service and take care of the problem that you're experiencing?
Okay.
People will come in and ask about boats. They'll ask at times if you'll go out and take a look at a boat. From the engine surveying side of the business that Nicole coordinates with Adolph, to see the heartbeat of your boat, what we can see and what is actually there. We don't do much in the outboard engine business. That's been a tremendous growth market for the industry.
So Nicole, if I'm looking at boats and I'm thinking about purchasing from somebody that owns a boat, so I'm going to get a used boat from somebody, can I contact you and have you come out and take a look at it and make sure that it's mechanically sound and kind of give me
Absolutely.
the things to look out for?
Oh yes, we can give full recommendations and definitely check out the boat and see what it needs.
That's great.
And the other part of that, we're limited in the Coles side of the business, predominantly to the engine generator side. The normal next step would be for an owner to retain an actual licensed boat surveyor to come in and do the actual systems and the quality of the hull, the conditioning of the boat. So we try to limit ourselves to just what we know.
Okay.
And
So what are some of the things that I should consider if I'm looking to buy a boat for myself?
what do you want?
Just-
That's the biggest question. A lot of times, from my experience, people don't really know what they want. It's since the age of the internet, that's become a lot less of a situation, because people can come in and talk to Nicole and know as much about the failure rates of engines as we do,
Right.
because there's this research. So that's you find people coming in that, okay, I would like a boat. They know I want a 26-foot boat, and I want this, this, and this. So you can look at the different manufacturers before you even start going to the boat show.
Right.
The boat shows are probably what would you call it, the viewing spot of the marine industry, where you can come in and see all kinds of different products, from the boat you might want, to the cushion you want, to the engine you want, to the electronics you want, to the air condition you want. I mean, it just is there in one
So
spot.
there's always something
Yes,
you
sir.
can find. That's great. Nicole, if somebody needs to reach you at your office, how do they do that?
You can call us at 772-781-5553, or you can reach me directly by my email address, which is nicole.s@shearwaterfl.com.
And Jim,
You can call Nicole.
you can call Nicole.
Yes.
Nicole's got all the answers now.
Not all, but I can definitely get them for you.
Fantastic. And you have the two locations in Fort Pierce and Stewart.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And
Our Stewart location is located at 4519 Southeast Commerce, and Harbortown Marina in Fort Pierce.
Fantastic. So, if you're looking to get boating, if you're looking to have some repairs done, if you're looking for just some information and advice, make sure you reach out to Shearwater Marine. We'll be back.
Thank you.
thank you.